Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about KASPA, ticker signal KAS. In this video, I'm going to cover KASPA's current price action, price predictions, some key levels that I think you should be looking to accumulate, and some key support and resistance areas that we really want to hold or that we really want to flip. So if that sounds like it could be for you, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Cheers, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Now let's get into it. Alrighty, so KASPA, let's have a look at what we are doing. So KASPA is currently trading at a price of 14.3 cents. We recently had a massive run up to around the 19.2 cents, all-time highs, and we've since had a nice healthy retracement. Now, while KASPA was trading below 11 cents, I was screaming out for people to buy and accumulate more. We then had a massive parabolic price growth, and I was saying that it was likely we were going to have a retracement. Some key levels that I was looking for around all-time highs was a retracement to the 5.9 and the 4.7. Now those levels have been broken, but I do think we're currently in a really good accumulation range. Now my next two key levels that I want to be looking at are the current level that we're at, which is 14.2 and 13.2 itself. Now why do I get these levels? So if you look back at KASPA and really where it's been trading since February, these levels have been hugely important. As soon as we got up to the top of these levels at the 14.2 cent mark, we chopped around there. Now, after we broke back through it, every time we would come back to the level, we would have it as support, bouncing up off it, bouncing up off it. Now, the more times we test a support, the more likely it is to get broken. So after testing it multiple times, we did break through it. Now, we chopped around in a bit before breaking below this range, turning the 13.2 cent mark into resistance. Now, as you can see, we were using these levels, kind of playing ping pong above and below these levels. Every time we had a pretty big retracement below, we would pop back up, have it as resistance, and then pop back down. Now, we did this multiple times until we finally broke through, chopped around in this range for a little, and then broke back above. We have now just retested this range. So really thinking about it from a technical analysis perspective, these levels make a huge amount of sense. These 14.2 and these 13.2 levels. Now, what I really don't want us to see is I don't want us to see us break below 13.2 cents. If we break and hold below the 13.2 cent mark, I think we're likely going to test this baseline support. Now, what does this mean? So I think that we're in a period where it's a good time to DCA and accumulate more KASPA. Now, if you don't already have a very large bag of KASPA, then any time we are in these levels, I do think is a pretty good time to keep accumulating. One of the reasons why KASPA has been dumping, well, probably the main reason why KASPA has been dumping is as the general crypto market has been pretty negative in general. So Bitcoin, the most important cryptocurrency when we're looking at price action, Bitcoin has been dumping and the altcoin markets have been dumping as well. And as usual, I'm going to do a quick recap on where we are at with Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance, if you are not familiar with it, it represents the strength of Bitcoin versus all altcoins. I'm having a look at Bitcoin dominance on the weekly chart with these yellow vertical lines indicating the Bitcoin halvings. As you can see, a few months after the Bitcoin halving, there is a sharp drop off of Bitcoin dominance. Now, over this time period, the price of Bitcoin is going up, but the price of all altcoins, or the price of the majority of altcoins, is outperforming that of Bitcoin. So relative to the general altcoin market, Bitcoin is bleeding. So say this cycle, if Bitcoin goes from say 65K now, doubles to 130K, it does a 2x. However, the average altcoin does a 5 or a 6x, etc. Then, although Bitcoin is going up, Bitcoin dominance will decrease. Now, this sharp drop off indicates altcoin season, and this is the time period where your altcoin bags will be absolutely mooning. So if history does a similar thing this time, we're looking for a few more months of consolidation and then a sharp drop off of Bitcoin dominance, and that should be a good indicator on when our altcoins should be performing quite well. So what are we doing at the moment with Bitcoin dominance? Well, as we've been tracking, we are still in this upward channel. So Bitcoin dominance is still increasing. Now we want to break out of this channel before breaking down. Now, hopefully we'll do this sometime between now and December, January. Now, it's very hard to predict exactly when this will happen, and we're only estimating based off past performance. So another really good chart to have a look at if you want to track where we are in the crypto cycle. Alrighty, so back to KASPA. Now, I've just had a bit of my day, had a lunch break, as that's the time in Australia currently, and KASPA is absolutely ripping up again. So the levels that we were talking to buy at were at the 15.9 and the 14.7. We broke below it. We did get super lucky with an entry price. If you had some buy orders in at the weekly or the 2 weekly POCs down at the levels of 13.7 and 13.9, then your orders would have been hit. Now, I think these are wicked prices and we may or may not see them again. Really hard to predict short-term price action. However, KASPA is looking really strong. And if you look at some of the other large caps that I'm following, KASPA is performing really quite well, up 2.5% on the day. Now, we have had a massive run up, so a retracement is healthy. Now, we do have a lot of catalysts upcoming. So we have KRC20 tokens, which are going to bring a lot of liquidity and a lot of eyes as well. Now, people are going to be using KASPA to buy meme coins on top of KRC20. So KASPA is going to be used and spent, and as a result, the network is going to benefit highly. So that is one of the biggest catalysts that's coming up. And that's one of the reasons why I think KASPA is going to perform super well over the rest of this crypto cycle, which will be anywhere from now up to 12, 18 months. Very hard to predict, but I do have some predictions in my Discord listed as some of the exit metrics that I am following myself. I'll leave a link down below. Now, as you guys are still pretty early to my channel, I haven't quite cracked 1,000 followers. My Discord will be 100% free for you to join for life. Hey, you don't really have anything to lose by joining, and at worst, you might meet some like-minded people who are invested in similar projects. It's a good group of people. We are becoming more and more active, and I think this is a space that I really want to grow and foster. I really do love cryptocurrency, and I love everything about it. I really love the people, the community, and most of all, like most of yourselves, I like making money. So if you want to make money with us and have a bit of a chat to me, reach out, get me to have a look at your portfolio or any tokens that you're following, well, drop into my Discord or drop a comment down below in the comment section and I will try to get to that in time. Alrighty, so just having a quick chat about what we've seen. We had a big run up with KASPA. We have had a retracement. We have bounced off some really key levels. I think anything that you can get under the 14.7 cent mark is a good buy. And I think anything you can get between the 14.2 cents and the 13.2 cents is an absolute steal. I wouldn't be surprised to see KASPA push up to the 15.9 cents, chop around a bit before continuing on its rise to the upside. Now, I did state that my heaviest buy period would be at the 14.7 cent mark. So yeah, I didn't call the exact bottom, but after we'd ran up a huge amount and we'd broken through into all-time highs, I was being a bit more conservative. I wasn't looking to add more to my positions there, and I thought we would get a better entry price. I would have loved to be proven wrong and have KASPA continue to the upside. However, having healthy retracements, especially when Bitcoin isn't doing too well, is good and builds healthy market structure for sustainable long-term growth. So it's something that I'm pretty happy to see. Awesome. That's going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you got any value from this, or let me know if you are interested in me making more videos, if you want me to cover anything in the future. I really like talking about KASPA, but I also like talking about memes and AI. So let me know down in the comments section if you have any projects that you think I should take a look at. Thank you so much for watching, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.